folks. Good to see you. Welcome back. Hey, I'm KevinHelpUs. Good to see you again. It's my birthday, or rather, it was my birthday yesterday. But still, it is. So I had a great time yesterday. Hey, sister, shalom to you too. How are you? Just I took the day off and mostly just kind of pushed a bunch of projects forward. I've gotten a draft of the iFix Mass Effect 3 script done. I'm still waiting for, if you know my videos, you know there's a friend of mine who always reads all my scripts before I actually put them out. Thank you for the belated birthday, sister. I appreciate that. There's a friend who always reviews my scripts before I actually put them out, and she has it now. She's also a big Mass Effect fan, so that actually scares me a little bit. I hope she doesn't or she doesn't hate me for what I did to one of her favorite series. But overall, I think it came out together really well. I've got a few more jokes I want to write. Hey, Shock to Brian, you're on your way back from the aquarium. Awesome. Good to have you here. How was the aquarium trip? Yeah, let's see. I took myself out for a very nice dinner and a couple of cocktails and such last night. So I'm moving a little slowly today. That's okay. Feeling my age, as it were. Hope you all are having a wonderful week. We, of course, are in the middle of revisiting Code Veronica. It was fun. Can't stand. Oh, understood. Shock to Brian, appreciate you being here while you can. But, feel free to, of course, if you need to manage your battery, I understand. It's just is my last name McAllister. It is not McAllister. You can imagine. I definitely got a lot of those questions when that movie was a thing when I was a kid. For those of you who don't know, that the Macaulay Culkin's character in Home Alone was Kevin McAllister. I did build a bunch of like weird stuff around the house and all that just to kind of see like if I could create like little like perpetual motion machines and stuff. And so like when that movie came out, I definitely it spoke to me. It was great. Yeah, so let's see. Of course, we're in the middle of our Code Veronica replay here because, of course, just about a couple of weeks ago, they announced that this is going to be the next Resident Evil remake. It's just going to be called Resident Evil Veronica, not Code Veronica. Did I have a pet tarantula? I did not. I think I don't know if Trixie's on yet, but she has a couple of tarantulas. Now, this game, of course, you were playing as both Claire and Chris Redfield. Claire from Resident Evil 2, and then Chris from 1 and 5, and then, he's a pretty big mainstay in the series. And we're playing as Claire she broke into the Paris branch of Umbrella. This takes place about 3 months after the Raccoon City incident, so Umbrella is no longer operating in the United States. However, they are operating outside in different countries and such. They still have a Paris office. Claire broke in, and she was taken to a prison on Rockford Island. Rockford Island is somewhere near the equator. We don't entirely know where, or somewhere south of the equator, I should say. And she has met up with a fellow prisoner named Steve Burnside, who we'll see again as well. And the two of them have worked together to try to break out of Umbrella's little secret prison facility. There's also a house belonging to Alfred Ashford. Ashford his grandfather was one of the original founders of Umbrella. And since then, the family's kind of fallen on hard times. And Alfred and his twin sister, Alexia, are supposed to be there. Now, Alfred has a split personality, and he sometimes dresses up as Alexia. We've seen the two of them. They were never together in the same room, and then we figured out they were the same person. However, Alexia does exist, and she's down in Antarctica, and Alfred just thawed her out. So she is out and about now. So we do have an Alexia. Claire and Steve were escaping from the facility. They escaped from Rockford Island, ended up at an Umbrella location in Antarctica, and also got into a wreck while they were trying to escape that facility. And now we swapped over to Chris. So Chris is back on Rockford Island, and he is kind of dealing with the aftermath of all of the carnage that we created there. As you can imagine, like most of the Resident Evil games, there's zombies everywhere, as well as some other monsters that we haven't seen in other games, like the Bandersnatches and such are ones that we've never seen before in other Resident Evil games. So I'm kind of curious to see what they do with that with the remake. Maybe they bring them back in different games. I don't know. All right, let's see. I think we're good. I'm gonna get. Let's see. First off, let's get the game audio going. Make sure we can all hear this. 1 second. Now we are. Let's see. Okay, I can't hear that, but you all should be able to. So what's going on? Oh, that's why. Let me try this. Okay, so that if I do... Yeah, all right, we're good. Cool, let me get that there. Let's see. We got YouTube Shorts. We got TikTok. Also, if you're watching on Twitch, you can jump between the horizontal or the vertical feed now. So I do have both of them feeding into Twitch, so you can pick which one you prefer. All right. Oh, and we got to get the TikTok chat on as well. And I think we might finish the game today. I don't recall how much more there is, but I feel like we're getting closer to the end. So I think we'll finish it today. We'll see. All right. TikTok chat is up and running. Let's get to it. So we'll be swapping back and forth between the Antarctic and what's left of Rockford Island. Resident Evil. So as of right now, Claire was able to get an email out to Chris to say where she's at. Hey, Sasuke. Good to see you. Welcome. And so Chris is following that lead. So he has not found out about Antarctica yet. There we go. Okay. This, of course, is Chris Redfield. Game's from 2000. I'm sure you can tell. All right. We were able to... Something is written besides the hole. Lead 3 armies here and the path will open. Now, we saw that there were 3 discs like this where the submarine was. So we're going to have to figure out how to get back over there. Somehow. But we'll get there. We usually do. All right. Ooh. Oh, that's right. We have hunters now. Crap, I totally forgot about them. Have ever been called for jury duty? I have, yeah. Ooh. I actually thought it was interesting. I know that, it has a bad rap, but I actually thought jury duty was kind of interesting and fun. That's just me, though. All right, let's see. We are on caution. Let's fix that. What else do we have? We have this Clement Sigma. So this is an alloy that we can use. We also... Was there an item box in there? Let's see. There was not an item box. Okay, we got to get to an item box. And then ideally... Back to where we can get the... back to where we can get those three little plates that we put in to activate the submarine. All right, let's see. I'm on the first floor. I'll go to the second floor. Why not? And I believe the second floor is generally the way out. Let's see. Okay, anybody home? Zoltan! Thank you for the heart, me, Zoltan. NGPR Gaming, good to see you. Welcome. How's it going? I saw you posting 7 Days to Die videos again. Hymn of Midnight. Good to see you. Yep, we are back at it again with Resident Evil Code Veronica. Okay, so what we found last time was this area out here. This little courtyard had like a sinkhole, and we need to get down into the basement in order to deactivate the gas that was leaking. Eagle plate is flowing down in the sewer. Appears to be a passage below. Okay, can I get to it? Second collab. Nice. How'd it turn out? Okay, so we have to get there from the other... Wait, okay. Passage below. Oh, okay. All right. So, looks like... No, we're on the first floor. All right, and we are, as you can see there, I think... Okay, yeah, I'm not blocking it. That's cool. Let's see. Somehow, we got to get down below here. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work, but we'll figure it out. All right, so not going this way. Probably have to go through the other entrance. That's okay. So instead, going good so far. Glad to hear it. Are you going to collab with that person again? Have you been called for jury duty, sister? I think it is. Is it this way? Yes. Okay, this will allow me to cross over here. You love the title Pod Save America? Wait, do I have a Pod Save America thing on here? It's a good little podcast. I do listen to it semi-frequently. Control panel for the lift, lower. Yes, this will get me back down here to the first floor. That's your second collab together. Nice. Okay, now that we're down here. Let's see. Can I exit this way? Now, last time, I think I was able to get... You've been called for jury duty, but you got dismissed. Nice. I'm sure that there are plenty of cases that would be just boring and such, and I just happen to, I don't know, find this stuff interesting. Hey, David Copeland, how are you? Can't open that, and I'm sure I can't get to the box here. Okay. And we've got another lift here. Can I lower this? Let's see where this takes me, because we are trying to get back down to the basement. And this might be our way to do it. Let's see. Now, there were hunters down here last time. I don't know if there still are. I think we're about to find out if there are. Yep. Oh, no. Spiders. Get out of there. There's a manhole, and I believe... Let's see. Manhole tightly shut. I can't open it from here. And I don't think I have anything that I can use. No, I don't. Okay. There's also, I had the turntable key. In the German port, the tank is altered to be a Sherman tank. Really? Oh, yes, yes. In Germany, you can't include symbols from that period of history. I'm not even going to say the name of it because you know, I might get dinged for it. So yeah, they might have had to swap that out with something else. All right, let's see. We got the turntable key. I know. Let's see. I don't know how we're going to get to the turntable. As you can see here, I've got a whole bunch of stuff, and only 13%. It might be time to grab the gun. I do also have the assault rifle. Could be useful. All right, now according to this, we can't go back the way we came. And I just want to see what's back there. Let's see. Yes, okay, we have this. And there's a hole where the halberd was. Cool. All right, so we got to be able to create a halberd. And we have that alloy. So we might be able to make it happen. So as you can see here, we are kind of exploring and hopefully finding the path to get to where we need to go. And I think to do that, we're going to have to make that halberd using that alloy. Let's see. There was also this way over here. What is this exactly? I know it's another elevator, but I'm trying to remember where it goes. Let's see. Okay, we're going all the way down. It's a good sign. And where does this take us? Trying to remember from last time. Okay, this is... All right, this is where we fought the worm. Got it. Yeah, there's no way out of there. Okay, let's go. All right, so bad news. Looks like this area does not have what we need, so we're going to have to keep looking. Now, the area where we would use that alloy is in the prison camp. And I'm not sure if there is an easy way to get back there. All right, so here was the lift that we used. Let's hop on up. Okay, so process of elimination here. Let's look. Okay. So we've done both of those doors, neither one... Oh, but I could get across and down. That's what I didn't do. Okay, okay. So when we were out in the courtyard, I forgot there is another exit, and we didn't go look in there. We went down to the first floor, couldn't make it, and we left. But if we head back here, and I don't know if the hunters respawn. They probably do. So let's be very careful as we're doing this. Is if we zip on over here. Let me just see. This whole destroyed area here. I don't think this does anything for me. Horribly collapsed. Yep. I think this will get us down to the first floor. Let's see. Whoa! You dead? Nope, you're not. Look around for any healing items. Wait, first, let's make sure this guy's dead. I think this thing is busted now. Door lock's been released. And, however, no response. Seems to have been broken during the fire. Okay, fine. As you can see, this place is pretty wrecked. Okay, let's try heading down. Now we have the knob here. We didn't have a knob on it before, and we got it for Chris, and I just want to remind myself what's on here. Oh, this is... Okay, this takes me to the other side of this. And it appears, other than there was probably an item over there, doesn't appear there's another way down. There is not. Okay. Good to know it's there, though. However, there's some stairs. Let's see. Okay, and there's a fire. And we will need the fire extinguisher. Now, the fire extinguisher is empty. So I have it. Can't use it just yet, though. Okay, so no way I can go there. Got to go back here. All right, so if we can fill up the fire extinguisher. We also got to get those 3 plates. Man, this place got wrecked. Okay, I think we have explored everything we can up on the 2nd floor. So we still need to find a couple of things here. Let's go down to... I think we were on the 1st floor when we started. Let's just check out the map. Let's see if there's anything more we can do here. We were talking about this before. This is the first game for the first Resident Evil game for the Dreamcast. And so these... fluid motions and such as we're doing transitions. That is all new. Okay. So, that first room... Okay, and this is now something that's on the other side. I can't open it. All right, fine. All right, then I think our next stop is the basement. It better be. This is our last option here for finding the path forward, which we'll get. Okay, let's see. All right, so where we need to head is straight across. Problem is there's gas release, and I just want to see if there is maybe, if I missed the way to fix that in here. So last time I said we couldn't go forward because there was poison gas released. Nip, there it is. There's a little zombie hanging on there. Okay. Breaker may fail due to overload. In case of failure, raise the lever as illustrated. Okay. Now that is, unfortunately, not where we are standing. Because if we go here, I believe... Uh-oh. Okay. Turns out that gives you superpowers. Good to know. Passage is full of poison gas. Can't go down there under these conditions. Okay. All right, so not going that way. That's okay. That we took out the one dude. Be one less to deal with later. There's no crimson heads or anything like that in this one, so we can take folks out as we see fit. All right, there is a shotgun there. However, actually, let's see. It looks like there is also something on the other side, too. Let's see. Can I access it from here? I cannot. Can I walk through the sewer? I cannot. All right, let's at least go exploring again. So with that shotgun, we will need to replace it with something. We have not figured out what to replace it with yet. Just looking around. Sub-Zero capsule. This environment has permanent Sub-Zero temperatures. Only authorized personnel are, let's see, permitted to observe the specimen inside. Okay. Let's go. And this is where we met one of the hunters. And I think that's what busted out of here. Oh, there you are, Wesker.
Long time no see, Chris.
Wesker?
This is their first time seeing each other since the ending of 1.
Still alive? What are you doing here?
Francie, what's up?
For Alexia.
Who?
An organization hired me to capture her.
I guess this will be the connections.
You attacked the island.
7 minutes.
And my sister.
Wesker's learned a few tricks since the first game. Does he have 2 different gradations of his tinting on his shades? Like one lens is darker than the other.
No idea how much I hate you. You destroyed my plans. So now I've sold my soul to a new organization. Now, die.
This is supposed to be setting up 5. Ooh. Well, that probably didn't help his opinion of you. Also the first time we've seen the cat eyes in the franchise. Not the last, though.
Secret, Chris. I figured out that your sister is now in the Antarctic with Alexia. It's too bad you won't be seeing her again.
Yeah, well, thank you for all that helpful exposition. And now we have Alexia.
Alexia?
Having a Swiss cheese turkey sandwich. Ooh, yum. Went out and took myself out for a steak for my birthday yesterday. Oh, God. All right, another Bandersnatch. Ah. Excuse me. Can you not? These things are not the most fun to fight. There we go. Sort of hunter Bandersnatch combos. Nothing back here. Is this where Wesker left? I think it is. I'm trying to remember if we were able to get in here last time or not. But anyway, Albert Wesker is for some reason alive. We don't entirely know why. How's my health? Still on caution. All right. And we are, let's see, kind of near the turntable. Still have that turntable key I haven't managed to use yet. Oh, nothing there. There's also, and I think it's in here, a room where I can upgrade my handgun. Which, as you could tell, probably a good idea, because my handgun is not the more powerful. No first aid, that's correct. Okay, we've got shotgun shells. That'll be great when I can actually pick up the shotgun. Oh, and that's where we got the alloy. There's a red herb. Can't hurt to grab it, just in case a green one pops up somewhere. Oh boy, indeed. I don't know what caused that. Probably whatever Wesker did. It's been badly broken. The T-virus could have leaked out of here. Yep, sure could have. Clearly, something did. Alright, here's our little... Okay, so can't go that way. Let's see if we can get to the turntable area. Use this key. Tezza! What's up, Tezza? How are you? Control panel for the turntable. Use the turntable key. Yes, I will. Thank you very much. Move the turntable. Yeah, let's see what it does. Okay, so this lifts us up. So far, so good. Nothing's eating my face yet. Alright, anything else here that I can access? No, okay. push this big old wooden crate. Come on, push the crate. Let's go, Redfield. I know what you can do to a boulder. This can't be that hard for you. We just gonna pretend like Chris can't push a crate? Because he's a pretty big dude. Oh, I guess I can just do this then, can't I? Okay, that works too. All right, let's go. Okay, so we are now, I believe, in the entryway. That area is closed. Hello again to you too, Con. How are you? I celebrated my birthday last night, so this is officially my birthday stream, even if it's a belated one. Well, good. Get off of me. Yeah. Moving a little slowly today, but that's all right. Just means I had a great time last night. How about you? You're good, just chilling with a nice Capri Sun. Nice. Sister was asking me if I had tarantulas, and I was like, growing up, and I was like, well, I didn't, but I know who did. You're good too, glad to hear it. Now, we have not been here yet. There's a first aid spray, I think? I don't know if that's a thermos or a first aid spray. Let's see. Locked, I cannot open it. Okay. Oh, thank you, Con. You have 16. Good lord, what do you do with 16 tarantulas? Okay, we've got some grenade launcher ammo. I'm gonna hold off because just in case I have to do something with that last inventory slot. Now before, there was a door, let's see, where we couldn't access, and I think we might have just unlocked it. Let's see. Aha! There we go. Okay. We are now on the other side of this area, and that should allow me to get down. Let's see. Yeah, this was not available to us before. I think it was locked. Climb down the ladder. Yes. And this is where we find the breaker. We can shut off the poison gas. So that'd be a big help to us. All right. Yeah, here we go. Your brother promised to buy you a 5060. Nice. Congratulations. That's awesome. Are you building a PC? Okay, I need the emblem card. I don't think I have it with me. No, I do not. Okay. Card reader, indigo. Okay, so we gotta get that. Oh, very cool. Which my brother, well, I don't have a brother, first of all. But secondly, my sister sure isn't offering to buy me any GPUs. Now you can play Resident Evil 9 in 60 FPS. Yeah. That's the way to do it. I can get higher frame rates, but for capturing footage, it doesn't really work out that well. So 60s kind of gonna have to be what I got. All right, let's see here. Okay, not going that way. Horribly collapsed. Yes, it is. So I gotta get to an item box and get the emblem card. Just feed water and watch them as they catch and eat their food. Cool. They seem like they'd be pretty chill pets, I imagine. I think once you just get, well, I mean, obviously, they look how they look. They're tarantulas. You can't help that. But for whatever reason, I don't know. Like, you can handle 3 of yours? Oh, cool. Oh, God. Uh-oh. All right. I'm hurting hard. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, down we go. Okay. All right. Well, now we know where to go. We will have to... This will kick us back, unfortunately. And we know what we need. Let's see here. So back here, let's see. No item box in sight. There is a green herb. Can't access it. You just started playing Code, Veronica? Oh, God. Ah, shoot. Gotta be careful. There's hunters about. All right. Now then, I think we went down to the basement. when I get a chance to upgrade that GPU. I have a 3080 Ti right now, and honestly, it's still kicking some butt. Like, I rarely ever have to turn down settings unless I'm playing something that's very new and is like, it is just like has like bleeding edge graphics. Like, I think Expedition 33, I had to like turn down a little bit for like some of the hair effects, turn down like the resolution. But other than that, it actually worked out pretty great. So yeah, I'm kind of like, I may just hang on to my my GPU for a bit. Although, I don't know, you know, like, what's the GPU situation gonna be? Obviously, they're pretty expensive now, but they are probably going to get worse before they get better. Now, we just saw this, so we can, I think, can we skip this? We can. There we go. Oh, God. GTA 6 is crazy for taking memory. For taking what kind of memory? 30 and 60 FPS has no difference. I don't agree with that. There are differences between the two. Console space? Yeah, I really, I do wish... Oh, wait, no, not this yet. We need to go to an item box first. Where's the closest item box? Not anywhere near me, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Because we need that card. Without that card, we ain't getting where we need to go. That game is so demanding. Yeah, I mean, like, it's going to be huge. I don't think we know what the file size is going to be yet, but, like, if you have a console that needs any space, if you have a console that's, like, less than... If you have, like, 200 gigs less without free space... God, I can't even freaking talk today. If you have less than 200 gigs of free space... There we go. Yeah, you're going to need to clear some stuff off for GTA 6. All right, let's see. Where is the closest item box? It is the blue squares. And I believe the way that we get to that, right there, because I see where it is we need to go to the first floor. Out to the courtyard. So there was a card that Claire left behind her. I'm so glad I didn't have it on me. Not that I needed it on me, but like I'm so glad I didn't have it on me with the Switch. So when they shift perspectives, if you all weren't here last time, anything that was in the item box for Claire becomes available to Chris. That's right. Okay. Let's see. So then how do I... Oh, I do it from the second floor. That's right. But that means if something was in Claire's inventory at the time of the Switch, you do not have access to it. So there's a couple of ways you can absolutely soft lock your game. Have I played all of the Marvel Spider-Man games? Can I? I mean, they're on Steam, I believe. But I have not actually played the Spider-Man games. They look cool. I just never got around to it. My backlog is huge, as you can imagine. All right, let's see. I think we go through. Is it here? I think yes. Let's see. That's right. All right, hurting a little. Hopefully that thing's dead. And I think, is this the way to the lift room? Let's see. But I heard they're cool. I really like the Arkham games, and I think if I recall correctly, they're pretty similar. Do not recommend any console for PC. When you say that you do not recommend any console for PC, what do you mean? Okay, yeah, this is where I wanted to go. And is there the lift here? Or do I have to get to the other side? I have to get to the other side. Son of a... All right. Let's see. Let's just look at it here. So we have to get to... Okay. All right, I see where I have to go. So because we didn't get that one card, we have to do all this because we're just not going to... We're not going to see another item box, unfortunately. Fun times with Resident Evil. All right. Over here, up and over. It doesn't need a console. Yeah, I think the Spider-Man games have all come out for PC. It's still a bummer that like those PlayStation exclusives are going away. That was really nice to be able to get those. Like, I get why they did it, but it's still annoying. Well, hello, Raider of the Cosmos. All right, it's down here. This is where we have to go. Now, last time there was a spider we had to deal with underground. It wasn't too bad, though. How's it going, Raider of the Cosmos? What you up to today? I am recovering from my birthday last night. In a good way. Let me out here. All right, there we go. And we are hopefully finishing Code Veronica today. I don't remember how long it is. It might be something that has to go till tomorrow. All right. Finally, after all that, I'm the second person playing Veronica today. Sweet. I mean, I have to assume that, like, people, everyone's excited about the remake. So, like, folks who haven't played this for, like, a couple of years are, taking the opportunity to learn. Oh, boy. Excuse me. What is that heart? That's my my heart rate. Now, for something like this, it's not particularly scary. It may be a little unnecessary. Okay, let's do a couple of things. We are going to take the ink ribbons. I have 12 of them now. I might save in a moment. We have a green herb. That's good to know. I don't need the bow gun arrows anymore. The knife, I feel like, isn't going to do jack. I think we can probably get rid of that. Let's see, I need my handgun. The emblem card, absolutely. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then give me just 1 second, folks. I will be right back.
Oh, we have to...
We have to cut the lady down.
Hey, wait, hold on. Wait, back up. This is... Wait. I need you to back up for a little bit. I need you to just...
What do you need me to do?
I need you to just back up.
What do you need me to do?
I want you to just give me a second here. Just give me a second. Oh, what up now?
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's my head. No, there's something I've always wanted to do. So if you know the zone, you know that there is a warp whistle hidden behind the end. And what you have to do is duck on this block, and then you fall behind the level. But what I've never been able to do is actually see what goes on behind the scenes, and now we can. So let's flip this around and play it backwards for a moment. Because I would love to know if they actually built anything back here. Oh wait, I forgot I have to actually control it backwards. This might be a little more difficult than I thought. Oh, okay. Oh, they didn't build anything. Alright. But they did, of course, give you the warp whistle. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, we got a ball. Oh, got that.
All right. So sorry about that. 1 second here.
Right over here on me.
Okay, back to it. Oh my gosh. You can try that, like, armor. You get real damage from real life when you get hit with the, or shoot the armor hurts you. I'm not sure what you mean, Ken. All right, let's see. Anything else I need? I don't have the, I do have the grenade launcher with me. I'm not gonna take it for right now. Well, actually, no, scratch that. I think I am gonna take the grenade launcher and these rounds rather than the SMG, because that's almost dead. Okay, I think we're good. Now I'm hurt. Ooh, I'm really hurt, actually. Oh, like, would you actually get hurt in real life if you were shot with like Kevlar vest? I mean, like, bullets can go through Kevlar. It is not impossible. So, you know, yeah, you could still, even if you're wearing a vest, like, you absolutely could still take a hit and get wounded. I would not recommend testing that out. Okay, now we have what we need, I think. All right, there's a spider around here somewhere. There he is. Hopefully your spiders don't do that, Trixie. You can buy the vest. You mean like in real life? Yeah, you can buy Kevlar vests. Hopefully you're not ever going to get shot at, so it won't matter. Hopefully I'm never going to get shot at. I don't plan to be. I'm not generally the kind of person who gets shot at often. All right, we're going to lift this up here. We're going to go back down to the basement. You tried it. It hurt. Not bad. Just a little bit. Wait, you tried getting shot wearing a Kevlar vest? Yeesh. I could not put that much faith in like an inanimate object. Like, I'd be glad to have one of those vests if I got shot, but hopefully that's never going to happen. What was that about tarantulas? I was talking about how the tarantula in here was like spitting poison at me, and I'm like, I really hope yours don't do that. It's just firing green gunk at me. All right. Okay, now what we saw before was we head down this way. We bypassed the Wesker thing. No, just booty. Just... All right. Well, I'm glad that they don't spit poison. That's nice. Yeah, but some. Do you mean, is that webbing? Is that what you mean? All right, through here. Not shot, but hit. The armor that you get when in game. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I think I don't remember if there's anything that actually shoots at you. Spider-Man's in this game now. Oh, we were talking about Spider-Man. The Spider-Man games. I've never actually played them, but they are out for PC, so I mean, I could. I think 1, 2, and I think Miles Morales is also out as well. Okay. All right, now then. All right, so that is like the little hidden room there. I think it is. If we go, okay, that door, that way is blocked. This is okay. Hold on here. Old world tarantulas scratch their abdomen and release hair barbs. We can go into skin. Oh, interesting. I was not aware of that. Okay. Yeah, I see where we're at. All right. So we got to go into this room here. So outside is where we died. There's a couple of hunters out there. I would very much prefer not to deal with them if I can help it. Oh, wait a minute. What just happened here? Oh, nothing is... It's like, why aren't I shooting? Well, because nothing's equipped, genius. Get off me. Old world use venom. This is new world. Got it. Okay. All right, we got you. You know what? I don't need to know. Okay, I think there was some... Yeah, some acid rounds, which we can now take because we have acid rounds. So if we get anything a little more deadly, we can pull those out. Whoa. Get off of my foot. Yeah. Goodbye. All right. I'll know more of you, that's for sure. And I think, yeah, I can't go this way. All right. Will I confirm if I'm an 80s or 90s kid? Let's see. I'm an 80s kid. And technically, I was also a kid in the 90s, but an older one. You too? Nice. I think I could tell. I think your references, I think lined up with a lot of what I remember as a kid. All right, so we're gonna clear out the poison, and this time, 91, nice. You're in your 40s, me too. Leon S. Kennedy, what's up? Electronically locked. Use the emblem card. Yes, which will now open up, and now we can access this area that we couldn't before. No longer need the emblem card. Discard it? Sure. I'm doing all right, Leon. Just playing some Code Veronica here. Working through the Chris Redfield section, as you can probably see. Let's see. Now, the stairs is where we came in before. This area was inaccessible up until now. Daddy Leon, indeed. Wherever Leon goes, he's a celebrity. Now, are you the Leon S. Kennedy from... Oh, God! 1 second. Before we get into that. The Leon S. Kennedy from 2, 4, 6, or 9? Get out of here. You getting back up? Okay, good to know. Grenade launcher does not one-shot you. You're the one from 9. All right, cool. Okay, that's dead now. We are here. This is the room where I think we can mod Chris's gun. You're the biggest fan of Leon S. Kennedy. He's got a lot of fans, Con. You'd have to be a very big fan. Elegant fine wine, Leon. That's right. He's a very handsome man. All right, what is this green stuff? This is the other Clement. Here, okay, work desk, various tools to play. You can modify your Glock 17. Yes, why not? Thank you, Hymn of Midnight. Okay, you've taken the enhanced handgun. I'm gonna try this out. So tired you've been traveling yesterday. Today you're on a 9-hour travel, turned into 2 days. Oh my God, where are you going? It takes that freaking long. 2 days of flights. It took me less time than that to come back from China. For those of you who don't know, I visited China through most of April, but I live here in California, which is not very close to there. You only wanted to get home, but German trains suck. Got it. Okay. I didn't have a bad time with them when I was in Germany, but I was also there pretty briefly. Turntable stopped on the upper floor. Doors locked by a security device. Oh. Okay. Let's see. The emblem card is not there. So it sounds like I will need to lower this and then figure out how to come back another way. Which we could do. The train driver fainted, and I missed all your possible connections. Oh, God. And had to sleep at night in a hotel. Jeesh, Leon S. Kennedy, I'm sorry. That's almost as bad a day as the actual Leon S. Kennedy had. Okay. Oh, no, sorry. We are in the basement. The turntable is up above. So we will need to lower it back down here. Okay. All right. In that case. Travel has been crazy because of UK weather. Yeah, you guys are dealing with a big old heat wave, aren't you? Let's get away from me and then you. Our weather hasn't been too bad, thankfully, especially with all the visitors for the World Cup and such. I'm glad they got a bit of sun today. All right, let's see. We are now back here. Excellent. It's warm in Germany. It's like 40 C. Jeesh. That is very hot. Real quick with this. Can I can. We do Clement mixture, which does what now? Chemical used for gun modification. May also be used to dissolve advanced alloys. Okay. 36C there? What is it here? Hang on. Let me see. I know what it is in freedom units. What is it in Celsius? Let's see. I have to go into my settings and change it. I think it's not going to just give it to me, unfortunately. All right. Here we go. All right, it is currently 19 degrees Celsius. Where I live right now. I will take it. Let's see. Y'all know why Leon's back is like that? Why? And I think this is this where we went? 19 degrees Celsius is a dream. It is pretty nice. Let's see, I'm on B1, and I think we got to it through here. Yes. That shotgun is just teasing me, but I got nothing I can put in there yet. Yep, it is. It's Pride weekend also here in San Francisco, so there's a bunch of people out in the park today celebrating that. As you can imagine, that's a pretty big holiday here. You're melted in this weather, I bet. Because he only does that in the cutscenes. His back is normal. Interesting. Okay. I wonder if that has something to do with his T-virus exposure. Let's see, is it here? Switch is broken. And that's where that is. Okay. Okay. All right. So we still can't. You're just finishing Pride Month. Yeah, I think it's like the month itself is in June, and there's a bunch of like the major cities all kind of like rotate when theirs are. Like New York's is always like the second week of June. I think, you know, people sometimes will travel to different cities and go see how it is in different places. So San Francisco, we get the final week of June. Oh, thanks, Leon Kennedy. His animation is like that in cutscenes, just like, nah, bro, I'll turn this back to normal. All right, I think what I have to do at this point is go back up to the first floor. Let me see. Okay, because that's where I ended up before. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to go back up to the first floor, and I'm going to see if I can go outside where I died last time. Because we still haven't explored there yet. I still got to get around these guys first, but luckily they're not very fast. There are a lot of them. I don't appreciate that. Fall over and die. Run, Chris. Ooh, that's close. Okay. But maybe it can be from old age. Maybe. Oh, no, crap. No. Up the stairs. Thank you. Because he's like, I keep hearing different ages, but I think he's somewhere, he's like 48 to 52 or something like that. All right. So now we're here-ish. Wait, no, that's not the way I wanted to go. I'm so dumb. I gotta go shoot my way through those zombies again. I was trying to go up the ladder. I hate that I can't see them. I don't know what he just hit me with. Oh, get off of me. Yeah. I think I can get up here and be safe. All right, good. How's my health? Compromised. That's not good. We might do a save state before I go outside, just in case. Okay, that's what I wanted. So this is the easy way back to the lobby. He's 49. The game is on December 9th. Or got it. Okay. You've seen videos where his posture is worse. With aging and T-virus exposure. Yeah, I think so. Excuse you. There we are. I think that's right. Okay. So let's see. We can't go that way.
It is time for an ad break.
It's time for an ad break, but let's just look for any healing items that might be here that I might have missed, because I am in orange. I don't... It's a pitcher, but man, it looks like a first aid spray. Are you gonna... Nope, you're not dead. There. I know. All this talk about aging right before my birthday. Or right on my birthday. Ideal. Maybe his back is like that from holding his weapon for faster aiming. Maybe. That's possible. All right, this should get us back out to the lobby. All right. Let's do a couple things. Get the grenade launcher out. And that it might be a good idea to do like a save state. So if you're not familiar with emulators, you can just, you know, rather you don't have to use whatever save points the game offers you. You can actually just save the state it is right now. But let's go ahead and do our ad break. If you're watching on the Red or Purple apps, if you watch ads for the next 3 minutes, it helps support my stream. So thank you for doing that. If you're on TikTok, just hang out and watch for clips for the next 3 minutes, and I'll be right back. Thanks.
My favorite boss rush fight of all is Metal Man, who you can just walk up and just smack him right with his own gear. Didn't even get any HP back. That's just embarrassing. Right.
It takes a lot for Steam and Epic to do the same thing, so if they've both banned your game, you must have spooked them good. Horses is an excellent cautionary tale for how good press might come back to haunt you. The creators of this Italian horror game put out a press release to say why they believe their game was not allowed to be released on Steam, because they submitted an early build to Steam that depicted a small child riding a naked woman in a horse mask, and Steam slammed the door on. The creators even included the line banned from Steam in the trailer, but the game would still be available on the Epic Game Store, the Humble Store, Itch, and GOG, or so they thought. Hours before the game's release, the Epic Game Store pulled Horses from the storefront as well. Some players had already pre-ordered the game. In fact, the IGN review of Horses was done with the Epic Game Store's version of the game. A few years ago, I made a video criticizing the Epic Game Store, and I stand by everything I said. The Epic Game Store, I hope they fail. But no matter your view on Epic, you have to acknowledge their PR strategy seems to be just to do the opposite of whatever Steam is doing. Epic CEO Tim Sweeney was critical of NFT games until Steam banned them, and then he was suddenly in full support. Just recently, Steam started requiring games built using generative AI to disclose that on their store page, and Tim came out against labeling games with AI content. I bring this up because being an alternative to Steam is part of Epic's brand. So if they fell in line with Steam and pulled Horses off the shelf too, they wouldn't have done that unless they felt they had good reason to. But the twist is, Epic did not receive the same early build of the game. The rider in the scene is now an adult woman, and Horses was approved for a release on the Epic Game Store. Epic's statement about Horses says they don't allow adults-only related games on their store. The only problem is, Horses was rated M for mature, not adults only. Because many countries all have their own unique rating systems, developers will submit their games for review through the IARC, the International Age Rating Coalition, which will assign ratings for each participating country based on how the game's content lines up with that country's standard. While Steam doesn't participate in the IARC, Epic, Microsoft, PlayStation, Nintendo, and many other heavy hitters do. Santaragioni, the publisher of Horses, submitted their application through the IARC and got an M rating. Epic submitted their own application for Horses through the same organization and were told to be rated adults only. So Epic must have included different content on their application for Horses than Santaragioni did. Like with Steam, Santaragioni appealed the decision and were denied without justification. I played Horses and I finished it. Have you? What did you think? So this game works exactly the same as any other NES game you played, except rather than the static black background. Let's see. I'm going to come back a little bit early because TikTok is now trying to ban me again for, or not ban me, but restrict me for using like reused content, which is not true. But this is part of the fun with their auto mod. We'll get that wrong sometimes, so it just popped up with that again. And I just appealed it, so I'm hoping, as we listen to more of this here, I'm hoping that that's going to, that's not going to end up hurting me. Is that I was playing clips for a moment while we were while I was on break.
Watching ads. Back to the stream.
Hey, Aaron, I'm doing good. How are you? All right. So let's see. We know that there's at least 2 hunters out here. Let's be careful. Oh. All right, 1 down. You dead? You're dead. All right, good. Now, how bad? Okay, I'm still on orange. Is this grenade rounds? It looks like... Oh, those are shotgun shells. You're good. Glad to hear it. When am I gonna get the shotgun? We can now look around at least. Something's blocking it. Can't open it. Fine. It's a Resident Evil game, so of course there's that like omnipresent. Let's see. Let's check out where the elevator goes first, and then we need to make it back over to the submarine to get those 3 discs. Yes, I am playing Chris's part. So we're a little bit further in the game now. Oh, and my Amazon delivery just got here. Give me just 1 second, folks. I will be right back. Yeah. Alrighty. Sorry about that. Got a little birthday gift for myself. Oh, and a green herb. Thank you for that. I'm redoing the lighting for my TV. So I have like the color syncing lights for my TV, and they are dying. So I went and got myself some new ones for my birthday. Oh, and an item box. Heck yes. Okay, not bad, not bad. It might be a good idea to save also. I got plenty of ink ribbons. It's when you know you're playing an old Resident Evil game. And first of all, just to be clear, typewriters were old when these games first came out. Nobody was using typewriters anymore. I guess it was just supposed to, you know, probably a stylistic choice to make the Spencer Mansion feel a little anachronistic. Okay, let's see here. Can we go this way? We can. What is over here? I don't think I've made it here yet. Let's see. Oh god. You gonna get back up? That was real close. Okay, this is that lower cargo elevator. Machine is not working. Okay, so we are not going to be able to go up this way. But maybe there's stuff to find. There is something there. There's also this little platform, which we can do. Sista asked, did I start my channel on... As in, like, which one did I start making content on first? I can make a good Wesker. I need the shades. If I get some Ray-Bans, I could do it. Maybe for, like, and the coat. Actually, I have a version of the coat from... Too bad Leon S. Kennedy isn't here. From when I went to Berlin, I got a black coat that looks very similar to what Wesker has in 5. Not because I was trying to do a Wesker thing. Sista, if you mean... which one did I start making content on first? I started with the Red app, doing like long form and such. Streaming's always been just something that's been kind of fun, that I really enjoy. But I mean the money is way better for me anyway in videos. So let's just stick to that. This device controls the bridge's oil pressure. The automatic control device is out of order. Must be operated manually. There is a notice. Let's read the notice. Manual operation. Supply oil to the 10-liter tank using 3 cylinders. Okay. The standard oil amount must be maintained. If oil isn't at the standard of 7 liters, the device will not activate. Be careful. Okay, so all right. In that case, okay, maximum is 10. It needs to be at 7. Let's give it a try. Okay. All right, so that has now put 3 in there. That should get me to 8, which it did. And I cannot go use the other one. And I think, okay, so if I set it to 10, it will then drain it, I presume, right? And I can't do anything except for drain it. Okay, gotcha. All right, so we have a 3 and a 5. You're so old, you remember the golden age of The Simpsons? I have a reference to Poochie in my my Mass Effect 3 video, and I'm like, oh man, I really hope people are actually going to remember who Poochie is when I say this. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I get this. So it's currently at 6, meaning, and that's got 5, let's see, 1, 2, 3, yeah, it's got a 5. So if I put in these, then we'll stop with 1 liter left in there. Let's put it in and drain. Okay, I think I got this. All right, so what we're gonna do is this twice. Let it come back up. Poochie died on the way to his home planet. Yes. We're going to talk about Kai Lang and how he's basically Poochie. If you don't know, Kai Lang is a terrible choice for a villain in Mass Effect 3. And obviously, if I'm going to be talking about why Mass Effect 3 needs fixing, you cannot do it without talking about Kai Lang. Okay. What is this here? Where are you guys? I want to make sure you can't just grab me out of nowhere. So I don't want to go forward, but I'm not sure how close they are. There we go. Man. There we go. Not sure if I'm going to get burned. I guess not. Would I say a PS3 controller, like in brand new, is worth $80? I probably wouldn't pay $80 for one. I guess it depends, like, but they are going to be pretty rare. So, oh, maybe, I guess. Not for me though. I do have a PS3, like in brand new condition. I mean, are you collecting them, Aaron? All right, now we can lower the bridge. And that will let us get to the plane where we can get the discs. Okay. I think I got it. But yeah, Sista, I was like, it took me a little while to be like, wait, how old is Poochie now? Oh, man. Like, there's people watching this stream who are younger than Poochie. Let's see. Yours is starting to show its age. It won't turn on, so it needs replacement. Gotcha, okay. I think we go this way. Yeah, 80 feels high. I think you could probably get it cheaper for less. The generic ones are kind of cheap. It's true. You do kind of get what you pay for when it comes to controllers. Oh, wait a minute. That's not what I want to do. I want to go the other direction. I'm turning... Well, I've become a snob now. I got my Steam controller finally, so... So I feel you. I paid more than $80 for this. All right. Now that we've lowered the bridge. Oh, God! Where the hell did you come from? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. That's happening. I'm in danger. I have no more rounds. We'll go acid rounds. And hope like hell this works. Nope, it didn't. All right. Let's see. I think when was the last time I saved? It was pretty recently. Do you think it's a bit overpriced for what it is? Yeah, I would say that feels overpriced. Thank you for the F, Sista. Well earned. Yeah, that feels overpriced to me. I think you could definitely get it cheaper. All right, we might have to do that puzzle again, but it's not so bad. We actually don't really even need to kill all those zombies that wake up. All right, so we're going to restore the oil pressure to the bridge. Your Chilean rose has just flipped from molting. Had to watch. Ooh, I presume that is a one of your tarantulas. Hope it's doing okay. All right, yeah, thankfully it wasn't too bad. So there's the submarine deck down there, and I think that's where we put all those discs. So we need those 3 discs to unlock whatever is behind those beams. you'll post in Discord, please do. We also have a Discord, by the way, if anybody's interested in joining. Let's see. There's links on the red and purple apps. Okay, this must be operated manually. We're gonna know how to do this. Okay. So the goal here is to try to... So that is going to push either 3 or 5 liters of oil into here. And when it hits 10, it's going to flush. And as you can see there, I just put in 3, and so it replenishes with 3. But if, let's see, I think it is... Let's see, we have to practice this a little bit. Now you can see, however, when I couldn't put in all 5, it went up to the maximum up to 10 and then left the remainder in there. So as of right now, technically it's 3 and 3, not 3 and 5. However, that doesn't entirely work for me. You just found out GTA 6 would be digital only. Yep, there's no physical discs for GTA 6. Okay, let's see, that's... gonna put me in the same spot I was before. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Okay. Try changing it a little bit. Okay, so now we got 5 and 1. If we had 5 and 2, that would have been great, but no such luck. All right, let's do... This is only 1. Yeah, actually, no, this is gonna be fine. I think the main reason is because of the amount of RAM or memory required to run said game. I mean, having a digital edition wouldn't do that. That wouldn't affect it. I think the reason for it is because, like, that way, if they only sell it digitally, they don't have to give money to the retailers that stock the game. So you have to buy it through either the PlayStation or Xbox store. And that's it. So I think it's probably more of a cost control issue than anything else. Okay, so now we have just 1 liter in the 5 under the 5 button, and then we've got 3 of them here under 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the 3 twice, and then the 5 once, and that will give us 7. They're starting to get greedy. Oh, Rockstar has always been greedy. For a company that built its fortune on a crime franchise, like they lock down how you can play that game. All right, now the bridge is moving again. Okay, there's a couple of shotgun shells over there. I don't know. That's him. I saved my ammo. Uh-oh. Encoder error incurred while streaming. Ew. Looks like I might have got knocked off of the NVEnc invalid device. That's odd. Might have got knocked off the purple app. Let me try again. Could not access. Double check your stream key if it's correct. Huh. Well, that's odd. All right, looks like it's not letting me reconnect to the purple app for some reason. It's weird. Looks like I'm still on the red and on TikTok. Now at least I was getting... Okay, there we go. Now I think we're back. Let's see. Let me bring this back up and see. You're still there. Good. All right, glad to hear it. Yeah, sorry about that. Looks like I just got suddenly it refused to acknowledge my my stream key over on the purple app. So that is the that if you don't know, that's like the little code that is unique to your channel. So like if let's say I showed my stream key on stream and somebody captured it, they could stream on my channel as me and put God knows what on there. So like you want to keep that quiet. But all of a sudden it was telling me that it wouldn't recognize it. So like it kicked me off for a moment. So sorry about that, purple app, folks. I'm still here, I promise. Cupsinko, what's up? Aaron says you think the pricing is not that bad. I mean, the pricing, considering the amount of value that you're probably going to get from GTA 6 and like the amount of playable content that's going to be in that game, it's probably fine. We know there's a hunter, but it's going to be down below. My worry is if people are going to be, you know, once GTA 6 does it, and can successfully get away with it, every other CEO is going to try to get away with it too and be like, oh yeah, we're $100 as well. If you don't know, the standard edition is $80. There's a premium edition, and I think it was like there's a premium edition where I think they give you access to some additional stores that you wouldn't earlier, which kind of annoys people, but we'll see just how important those stores actually are, you know. I guess back in the 90s, $50 was considered pricey. So it was $50 was kind of like the price ceiling for games. Now, of course, $50 back in the 80s was a lot more money. In the 90s, it moved up to $60. And then it's kind of been at 60 more or less up until about a few years ago. All right, we know there's a hunter here, the one that killed me before. This time I got 4 shots. You coming? There you are. Woohoo! WWE 2K26 is literally the most expensive game so far. Now, is that because of like you have like the special premium edition? Do you get anything good for that? Yeah, I think GTA 6 will ultimately be... I think that once people get their hands on it and they're starting to enjoy it and all that, I think it'll be... people will be fine with it. I think that, like, people love to make a big stink about it now. There's no way in hell that people aren't going to buy that game because of the pricing. People will tell you they're not going to buy it, but they're going to buy it. People said that they weren't going to buy the Steam controller. They were like, oh, it's way too expensive. We can't possibly get it. It is sold out well into 2027. So... clearly, enough people do find value in it. So I think... ooh, okay, all right, we're still good. So I think a lot of the people who are saying, or who are throwing a fit over the pricing are just trying to get attention. People will buy it anyway. Yeah, people are absolutely going to buy GTA 6. I'm worried it's not going to be on Steam. I don't want to use Rockstar's launcher again. Hopefully they do what they do with Red Dead 2. So Red Dead 2 was exclusive to the Rockstar launcher, and I think the Epic Game Store as well, for a month. And during that month, it was so freaking buggy that it was like barely even playable. So, you know, I think the rest of us who are on Steam were like, yeah, you know what, we can wait. We're fine. This device, surprise, okay, cut off the electricity. Yes, because that gets us those 3 things there. Wonderful. How's my inventory? Look at it. Excuse me. All right. So there is, at the start of the stream, we saw that there was a series of lasers that required 3 of these hexagonal discs. Now we got them, so we can go back to that room. Thank you, Chucksy. And see what we can accomplish that. Steam controller looks pretty solid. At least it looks sturdier than the PS5 controller. I don't have a PS5. Oh, thank you, Aaron. So I can't compare it directly, but from what I can tell, it is. And what I love is all the... I don't know if the PS5 has something similar to this. Is all the community layouts. So other people have gone and made like improved like controller profiles to games, and then they can just upload those, and I can download them and just like almost instantly just use them on mine. I don't think I have to do anything in the submarine, but let's just, while we're here, so we don't have to come back. This is where we left the submarine when we were with playing as Claire and Steve. Please tell me nothing's here to eat my face. But yeah, I like it. I haven't really used it on like something where I would normally play with mouse and keyboard yet. It's kind of dumb. Like, as hatch is closed, someone seems to have used it. All right, fine. I'm playing mostly, like, JRPG-type games right now, so, like, definitely not games that require a lot of, like, precision, like, inputs. I did start to replay Sekiro, just because I was like, okay, I want to put this thing, like, through its paces, you know? So I'm replaying Sekiro now, which I forgot how much I both love and hate that game. But the controller is holding up really well wirelessly. Normally, like, I will only play with wired controllers because of latency. And so far, so good with the Steam controller. I went out the wrong door again. There we go. We'll see how long it lasts over time, but Valve tends to put out pretty good hardware. In the next 20 years, new mainline video game software will cost $100. You mean games will cost $100? I mean, like, yeah, over time, you know, I could see it's gonna get more expensive, especially considering how expensive it is to make games these days. I do think that people will push back if the game's not good, though. Games themselves will cost $100. Yeah, you're probably right. It's unfortunate, but at some point it will cost $100 to buy a game. And I guess it really depends on which currency you're on, too. I mean, I know Canadians have been dealing with this for a while now. All right, let's hope there's no new hunters. Based as in basing? Yes, based. All right. We took out the hunters that were here. Hopefully, they're going to stay there. What do I think of State of Decay 3? So, I really like the original State of Decay. I love the idea of, like, finding a place and then, like, building a little community and defending it and all that, and that was cool. And they kind of got away with that, got away from that. Oh, my God, what the heck are you? Away from that in State of Decay 2. You guys look you guys did not look like this before. Where it seemed like it was just trying to be a co-op game, and that's it. And they kind of like, yeah, so like, that was a little bit of a bummer. The trailer looks cool, but it looks very similar to kind of like whatever else is out there. You know, like, it looks a lot closer to 2. You think most modern video games are worth $100, but sometimes they underprice their games. Well, I mean, I think pricing is, especially in for PC, pricing is pretty fluid. Okay, so I am trying to get to the top right corner, right where my face is if you're watching on the horizontal. Okay, how might we accomplish this? I think we can go climb back down the ladder and go back in that way. Actually, oh wait, you know what? I can go up and over this way. That'll work too. So yeah, there is some downward pressure on price of video games for releases that like aren't new. Now I'm like paranoid watching for those blue hunters. So you will see some of that. Although I think companies are now fighting back on that a little bit more and trying to keep their prices higher for longer. Get away from me. Oh, God. Console's a little different because, like, I mean, Sony and the studio effectively set the price on those. Whereas on PC, it kind of really depends. Oh, boy. Okay. Now looking. And I think this is where the shotgun is. Yep. Okay. Okay, where is the elevator to my right? Long trip, but we're almost there. Arc should not be that expensive. Is Arc $100 right now? I think it's Arc Raiders is, I believe, what NGPod Gaming is referring to, but I'm not sure. There's also Arc Survival Evolved. A bunch of Arc games now. I don't know why. All right. I think it's this way. If I'm right, there's a green herb in this room. Yeah, I don't play Arc Raiders. I don't do a lot of like multiplayer. Something is written beside the hole. Lead all 3 armies here, and the path will open. There's one. I don't know what... There's a lever. That's what we're getting. Okay, let's see what that does. There's 2. Oh, Arc 2 shouldn't be. Yeah, it'll be as much as people will pay. That said, people will pay $100 for GTA 6 because of how much content is probably going to be in there and how many hours you're going to eventually get out of it. Other games, though, they're going to try, but I don't think they're going to have the same success. All right, I've been eyeballing this green herb for a long time now. Okay, a couple of more shotgun shells. Maybe this means that the broken shotgun or whatever it is right near here. Is it an indie game? I think so. I don't think it's made by a major studio. You get what you pay for, hopefully. Yeah, well, you pay what folks will tolerate paying. Oh, God. Get off. Yeah. Ooh, another one. Oh, God, there's a second one. Okay, those are grenade rounds. Not what I was hoping for, but I do think maybe it's time to pull those out. Get off of me. Can you, excuse me? Oh, I don't want to die. Oh, man. I gotta remember to do save states more often. I don't think we did them since, man, we gotta go all the way back to the bridge. Son of a gun. Yep, we sure do. All right, yeah, F's indeed. Okay, remember, this game is a hard one. It's a survival sandbox. Okay, yeah, it's the, is it like Tarkov? Or no, I'm thinking of Ark Raiders. You're talking about Ark Survival Evolved, which I believe is two different games. All right, we go back up here. Power up the bridge. And I'm just gonna, I think I'm only gonna use the gun for human zombies at this point. Anything that's, stronger than that, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Or I'm gonna use the grenade launcher. At least now we know where we're going, so it'll be faster. Still, though. Okay. All right, so the point with this, try to get a combination. Try to get 5 down to 1, meaning. Or 3 to 2. 5 to 1 seemed to work well. And I think we do it the same way as before. Ark Survival Evolved is a survival sandbox where you build and take damage. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. Okay, and that's going to make them 3 and 3. That's all right. Now we're going to drain. Okay, let's see again. We want there to be 1 left. So I think we do... Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 3, 3. That'll get me to 2. That doesn't work. Okay, let's see. This is a lot of math. It is kind of a lot of math. So if we did 3 and then 5, that would get me back to where I was. Okay. I think I'll do 3 of these. I need to memorize this. Well, rather, I don't need to memorize it. I need to stop dying. That's what I got. And then that'll get me down to 2. Okay. All right, now we'll train that. So we got... Okay, so similar to this, I'm going to do this 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then 1. There we go. Okay, cool. All right, we got it. All right, so we're going to drain it. I'm going to hit the 3 twice and the 5 once, and we're good. 1, 2, And 1. Boom. 7. I feel like every Resident Evil game has a puzzle like this. All right, these 3 guys wake up. I don't need those shotgun shells. I need the shotgun first. What am I going to do? Throw those at people? Thank you, Aaron. Okay, let's see. I got 3. I'm going to swap over to the acid rounds. I do not want to get caught without grenade rounds again. Now we're going to lower the bridge. Do I have any opinions on Mr. Beast? Not really. I haven't really watched much of his videos. I mean, I think he makes very similar content. You know, it's a lot of very high concepts. You know, pumps a lot of budget. I don't like have any beef with him or anything like that. But yeah, it's probably just not the kind of stuff I'm going to sit down and watch, you know? Do you have any opinions about him, sister? The polarizing figure. All right. Woo, that was close. All right, nice then. All right, so he takes 2 rounds to the face. Now there are zombies in here. I should have put the ink ribbons away. That's fine. We'll deal with it. Actually, we should make sure I have 3 spots. Well, that took care of one of them. You're in the same boat. He has some cool content, but you haven't seen a lot. Yeah, I mean, I think, like, you know, he's fine. I think what I'm going to do, maybe we'll use these and free up a space. I guess I can take the ink ribbons now. I know some people have had issues because they're just kind of like, why are their eyes red? People have said, like, his stuff feels like a little manipulative or something like that, but I'm also like, I mean, yeah, he has to make videos. Okay, one more, there we go. So I've never really felt like that was the case, but again, I've also, like, not watched enough of his stuff to properly say. You've never seen a single video of Mr. Beast, so you know his name. I mean, I feel like if you're on the Red app at all, you've heard of Mr. Beast. You dead? You're dead. All right, good. All right, we cut the power. Do I know Nick Crowley? I do not. Aaron, who is that? Another YouTuber, I assume? He's a big YouTuber as well. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I know the folks who are big in gaming, but you know, there's other folks that are creators are just way bigger, and I'm not as familiar with them. I don't know. I feel like the folks who are huge like that, I mean, they just, you know, they make a lot of videos that are very clearly for like mass audiences. Obviously, that's why they got big. But it's generally not the kind of stuff that I watch. You've heard the name, not seen his content. Okay. Well, I feel a little better now. All right. I think there's an item box over here. I'm going to drop off these ink ribbons so I can free up a space. Yeah, it's just across the way here. I think we'll save again just to get... does PewDiePie still live stream games? I don't think so. I think he does a lot of, like, family content now. You know, he got married. He has a kid. And I think it's like, yeah, he's kind of retired, and I think he's like, I'm gonna wait. I think he was saying he's gonna like wait until his daughter is older, you know, and then can kind of decide for herself, does she want to be on YouTube or not? Because, you know, some people just don't. And, you know, I do appreciate that, you know, some parents, when they think ahead about like their kids' privacy concerns, you know. Okay. Now that we've done that, How are we going to get back to where we need to go? I think we're going to do it through here. Because, yeah, he's done, and I know, like, he was doing some family vlogging type stuff with his wife and his, I think, daughter. But it said he was going to stop doing that now that she's a little bit older and, like, she's still very young, but, like, you know, might have... He needs to start thinking about, like, her kind of digital footprint, especially considering, you know, who her father is. Okay. Oh, that's right. These freaking things. Ooh, that was close. You dead? You're dead. Good. All right. How am I doing? I'm in orange. I don't like that I'm in orange. Just looking around for any kind of healing items that might be here. I can't go through that door. It's really unfortunate because it's like exactly where I need to be. All right, so it looks like flame rounds and acid rounds still both take 2. I'm gonna swap over to the acid rounds here because we're running a little bit light. As big as his name is, I've never personally liked his content. I mean, I think I watched, like, when Let's Plays were first getting big, I think I watched him play Goat Simulator at one point. It was kind of amusing. He dropped some slurs that I don't really appreciate. It's one of the reasons he was able to stay edgy, but I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to support this. I mean, I get it. Like, you know, your main audience is teenage boys. Hey, healthcare, what's up? All right, we're taking a slightly different route back this time. I feel like most of his fan base was children. It was. It definitely was. Okay, I think... Let's see here. I don't think they can climb up. But there was like 5 of them in here, so I want to make sure I'm not going to get, like, mobbed by them. I can hear them, but I can't see them. I hate this. You're doing very, very good. Glad to hear it. What you up to? Okay, too close. Move it, Redfield. Whew, okay. Used to watch me sit something crazy and I stepped. I've definitely seen him drop an N-bomb. Yeah, I don't know if we watch the same stuff. But I saw that and I was like, whoa! Holy crap, okay. You run that kind of stream. Yeah, I think similarly. I'm like, I don't really need to support this. Yeah, he definitely did court some drama. Now, that did keep him... You hate him? Yeah. Oh, you saw the same thing. Yeah, I saw a clip of him saying that live, and I was like, ooh. All right, we're pretty close to where I died. I'm gonna pop the reliefs in here, pull the lever, and we'll do a quick save before I actually go down there because there'd be spiders. Not the nice spiders like Trixie has. Okay, that's 2. You could probably get that now if you really wanted to, but don't have to. There we go. Some kind of lever, lower the lever, sure. Boom. Okay, so we can at least be on caution. I'm going to get all these Shotgun shells, which still feels mean because I literally don't have the shotgun yet. Now, the other thing that I could do, I could get the shotgun, I think. Now I believe I can get it. In fact, do I want to go get that first? That might actually be a smart idea. Because I don't think I'm going to get a broken shotgun, but here's the deal. So the shotgun, kind of like the original one in Resident Evil, if you pick it up, oh god. That thing calls hunters, so we gotta not stick around for that. When you pick up the shotgun, it triggers a mechanism, and in this case, it's going to remove the stairs, so you won't be able to leave. However, now that we have a back way out of the lab, we don't have to use those stairs anymore. So here's what I mean. So these are the stairs. Here's the shotgun. Now when I pick the shotgun up, it's gonna raise the stairs up. But now that we have a back entrance, I think we can leave. Let's see. Okay, I believe it's just human zombies in here. Let's see. I don't know how many of them are up there. It sounds like at least 2. Fall over. I think you're dead. All right. There's at least... Oh, man, there's more. Come on, Redfield. There we go. Yeah, this is the back way out of here. Now let's see. Okay, the turntable. It's here. Oh, but it's on the other floor. That's broken. I don't suppose I can make a shotgun. I know it's a weird thing to say. Oh wait, this is a different... It's not that. Okay. Antibacterial work clothes. Yeah, this is not the place. Okay. Alright, it might be a little more challenging, unfortunately. Because I have to lower the turntable so that I can leave with it. Yeah, we'll have to go back up to the first floor to do it. All right. That was a nice idea, but sealed tightly, can't be operated. Where did I come in then? Was it here? No. It's this way. This one. There we go. Okay. All right, so it'll take a little bit more work. I should probably do that work, though. Because, yeah, I can't leave just yet. Shotgun was hanging off the hook. Hang the shotgun. Okay. So you can see what I'm thinking of doing. I've just got to figure out how to do it. Yeah, we're gonna have the same problem there. Okay. I think what we'll do, we'll head this way. I've taken out, I think, everything in this room, or close to everything in this room. There's like one left. Yeah, you stay over there. Let's hop on up this way. Now we're back up on the first floor. And we can access the turntable and bring it back down. It's a very involved game, as you can tell. This is like one of those rare ones where they really made you kind of think outside the box to progress. All right. That's through the hole here, I believe. Yeah. Up. And down. Okay. And now this is where I was. Moving control panel. Yes. This was the thing I couldn't access a moment ago. And we're going to head back through here. Now, it is going to mean that we're going to lose those stairs. Unless I can find something else to hang on that hook. But that's okay. I'd really rather have the shotgun at this point. Considering how many times I've died recently. All right, let's see. There's no sub for the hook in this game. Got it. Okay. I didn't know if maybe I still have that alloy. I didn't know if maybe like I had to make a fake one using that like fabricator. But I guess not. All right. We now have ourselves a shotgun. Let's arm ourselves with it. And if we head back out this way, now we can have a little bit more firepower. Remind me to make a save state before I go down the ladder. I do not want to have to do that section a third time. Now this is here. You have to use the chemical on that blue med. Oh, with the halberd. Okay, gotcha. Yep, there's that door that had a halberd sign on it. And it was missing a halberd. So naturally we got to take care of that ourselves. Okay. Which we will probably... I mean, we're getting pretty far through this section. I'm not sure how much longer there is in it, but I think that we're getting pretty close. Now, Chris knows that now that Claire's in Antarctica. But like most people, he does not have an easy way to get there. Now we know there was like a Harrier. I don't know if there's more of them. Also, how does Alfred Ashford know how to fly a Harrier? That makes no sense. Like, he'd have to have like military experience or something like that. First floor, and that's going to be where we died last time. Also, there was no YouTube back then. Yeah, I don't know that there's a way. I'm not sure you could learn how to fly a Harrier now using YouTube. I don't think I don't think I'm going to trust a pilot who learned on YouTube. All right, we're going to test out the efficacy of the shotgun here, but first, let's do this. Do a quick little save. There we go. Cool. All right, so if we die, we'll be all right. We don't have to do that again. All right, we know there were two spiders down here before. I don't know if there's still, if it's just two. But yeah, this and then the door with the halberd is like one of the only two. Wow. thing is durable. I think we'll swap over to the acid rounds for these. Okay. That's fine. What the heck is this? Oh, this is the thing that's on the right side. Okay. All right. There's another spider up on the ceiling. I'm going to let it live for now. Ooh. Bunch of herbs. Don't mind if I do. I don't love there's a green one. Who's good again? Let's see. Just do a little... Oh! Do a little mixing here. There we go. Oh! There you are. Oh. Oh, that can't be good. No! Okay. I cannot jump in the water with you. My favorite fruit? Probably like a strawberry or like a kiwi or something. They're really sweet ones. How do I get one? See the plate. This thing has no range. Yours too? Nice. Did I get the magenta chemical from the lab cabinet? I think so. I mixed the two chemicals that I got. Acid rounds don't seem to be doing much to him. I don't want to be too close. Let him get any ideas about grabbing me. You just grabbed the plate and ran. Can you do that? You never kill them, you just pick up the plate and go. You don't take that much damage. Okay. Well, I've got a bunch of herbs now. Ow. Quick, take it. Chris, grab the thing. All right. Oh, okay. You don't think I can defeat it? I mean, I was definitely throwing a lot at it, and it didn't seem to be damaging it. So you're probably right. It's optional to kill it. Got it. All right. Survivalist. Get the emblem and leave without killing the albinoid. All right. Speaking of spiders. Ah! Get off me. You didn't know that was an achievement. Yeah, me either, Him of Midnight. Retro achievements are so fun. All right. Now, I believe, do we do it here? Yes, now there's our halberd. Okay. So the last thing we got to do, I should probably make another save state so we don't have to do that again. This is all my save states from the last time I streamed this. Large ice booter. Yeah, that's right. We haven't faced that thing yet, but we're gonna. Oh god. Ah. All right. What? Okay. I should have played the PS3 version as official trophies too. I should have. This is the... Well, it's the PS2 version through an emulator. You dead? Nope. You dead now? There we go. All right. How do I get to? Let's see. I'm on the first floor. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so I gotta go up to the second floor, go back down. Okay, let's do that. Also, I think when I got knocked off of this one looks the best. So this actually, I'm using a texture pack on this one. So somebody went in and made a bunch of 4K textures for it, and I've modded it into the game. So this is actually not what the original PS2 version looks like. It's way muddier. But it looks good now, doesn't it? I think my ad timers might have got reset when I got knocked off of the purple app for a second there. So this might be a good time to go ahead and do our second ad break. And they should reset after we're done. So let's go ahead and do that. If you're watching on the red or purple apps, if you watch ads for the next 3 minutes, it does help support my stream, so thank you for doing that. If you're on TikTok, just hang out and watch clips for the next 3 minutes, and I will be right back. Thanks, folks.
This boss sucks, and here's why. I will do this as spoiler-free as possible, but if you still haven't played this 16-year-old game and you want to, would you kindly get on that, please? Welcome to the third of BioShock that nobody played and the final boss of the game. We've reached the end of our lovely tour through Rapture, an underwater city devoted to manifesting the potential of the individual through vaccines that give you superpowers, large men with drills who insist on being called Big Daddy, and petting defenseless children. Final bosses are not only supposed to be the conclusive clash of the story, but a test of every skill you've learned throughout the campaign. So naturally, Frank Fontaine fights you completely differently than anything thus far. And while he's sucked up all the Atom he has on hand to become a powerhouse, he's left you alone for the whole game to upgrade yourself into godhood. To beat Fontaine, you have to remove all the Atom he's injected into himself and then sidestep him like a bullfighter as he roller skates around the arena. Damage him enough and he'll politely warp back to the center of the room and wait for you
Go now! Hit him with the needle!
to draw out more of his sci-fi steroids. Do enough damage to him 4 times and he's immediately dogpiled on by an army of small children who, where were you all 5 minutes ago? BioShock peaks way too early in its story and ends on a hollow resolution that takes you out of its grand narrative about the dangers of ideology and individualism and reminds you that you're playing a video game. The fight is so universally hated on that even the game's creator didn't want to be left out. So if even he thinks so, we can all agree.
My favorite boss rush fight of all is Metal Man, who you just walk up and just smack him right with his own gear. Didn't even get any HP back. That's just embarrassing. Alright.
This boss sucks, and here's why. Meet Shadow Okumura. He's the boss of the 5th dungeon in Persona 5. In the real world, he's an elitist billionaire who gleefully works his employees to death while dreaming of going to space, because we can't get enough of those. But in the game's cognitive world, Okumura is an 8-phase boss who sends in waves of his employees to stop you and orders them to concentrate all their attacks on just one party member. Each set of employees are weak to only 2 of the 8 element types and resist everything else, including your physical attacks. If you know their weakness, the first 2 waves go down easy. But it's the 3rd or 4th wave where you realize if you don't take all the employees down in just 2 rounds, one self-destructs and damages everyone, and the others are immediately replaced with new ones at full health. So you just lost all of your progress for that wave. Oh, and Okumura gets 3 moves for every turn and buffs defense for 1 of the 4 employees, making it so much harder to take down if you don't spend a turn of yours nullifying its defense bonus. So you have to discover which element each set is weak to and pound on those, swapping out characters with those affinities as you go. Sure hope you spent time with Hifumi, because otherwise you can't change your party members to chain as many baton passes as possible per turn. But if they're all weakened, can't you all out attack like in every other fight in the game?
No.
Because
All right, cool.
Okumura is
Hi.
technically part of the
Everybody.
fight, even if
Wait,
he's
just
sitting
1
in
second here for everybody to come back. Like a few people are still watching
Thank
ads.
you for watching ads. Back to the stream.
There we go. Let's do it. All right. Everyone should be back now. We are going to lower the scissor lift down for what might be the last time. I'm fine with that. I really hope they change up the order of events here in the remake a little bit. We'll see, though. Haven't seen any... Well, we've only seen the story trailer, of course. You actually think Chris having so many optional bosses is something they should change in the remake? I don't mind optional bosses if they give you cool loot. I'm perfectly okay fighting an optional boss. All right, let's go. Oh, God. Ah, can you not? Thank you. Stuck on the corner with him. All right. The hole where the halberd was. Let's see what this one does. Finally here, Chris goes to the Antarctic for the first time. Now, Chris, I mean, it's still a little far-fetched that Chris would know how to fly like a Harrier jet, although he could have had a military background. We don't know that.
Hold on, Claire. I'll save you.
I'll save you. All right, off we go to the final stretch of the game here. I believe we swap back to Claire and Steve at some point coming up here. It's been a minute since I played this, though. As you guys can see, I haven't played it in like 3 years. Wow, big and epic. So Claire and Steve were escaping the facility. Do I have the empty extinguisher? I do. And so they were escaping the facility and got grabbed by a giant tentacle in their vehicle. And it looked like they were in some real trouble. Maybe we play as Chris to start off. I do appreciate the PS2 graphics. I think it's like it was a huge leap forward from the first game, from the first PlayStation. I always thought consoles kind of got into 3D a little too early. The tech really wasn't quite ready yet, and that was the time when like people were really figuring out what they could make it do. You know. All right, let's see. Where are we now? Now, if you were here on Sunday, of course, you recognize this. This is the Antarctic base where Claire and Steve were. Let's see. We have 2. Caution, emergency evacuation elevator. Well, I'm sure we're going to end up there at some point. Oh, thanks, Aaron. You always watch the cutscenes in PS1, 2, and 3 games. They put a lot of love and effort into making them so memorable. Yeah. Oh, God. Can I get past you? Apparently not. Okay. I don't want to die. All right, there we go. Oh, there's another one. Oh, and now I'm out of stuff. Let's test out the shotgun. Get out of here. You. Better make sure I'm on the lookout for those. Any healing items showed up, I wouldn't be mad about it. Okay. Let's see. This is, I think, the dorms, if I remember right. I would love to heal. I don't have any medicine. Let's see if we can find some in here. Oh wait, no, this is not that. This is definitely not the dorms. Ooh, but there's some areas we haven't been in before. I feel like no one ever runs out of handgun ammo on Chris unless they miss the submachine gun or magnum. I haven't gotten a magnum yet. I sure hope I do at some point. Alright, there's that dude. Oh, look at you. Oh, there's 2 of you. You gonna come at me? Come on. Oh. Oh, man. Good. Ah, son of a gun. That's alright. We saved. Which one do I think is longer? 4 or Code Veronica? I think Code Veronica is longer. All right, let's load our state. We didn't. There we go. Him of Midnight says Code Veronica is definitely longer. Yeah, I think that's right. That sounds right. Get the mouse off of there. All right. Back here. I will skip the cutscene if we make it all the way. Do I have the halberd? I do not yet. I get it from here. That's right. Well, at least now I won't waste all that ammo on the Albinoid. I feel like it takes first-time players about 15 hours to clear Code Veronica. I mean, that sounds right. With all the backtracking, Because you don't backtrack very much at all in 4. You can, but get the herb, Chris. Thank you. Oh my god. Those grenades and such over there. Okay. All right. You know what? New plan. I'm just gonna go in swinging. You were thinking about separate ways, but separate ways isn't that long. Yeah, it's really not. I don't remember how long it is in the original, but it's like, I think when I did my S Plus professional run, I think I had to clear it in under 2 hours, and we had a lot of time to spare. There's no predictable AI, so there's a lot of death. There we go. You dead? I'm poisoned. Okay, well, that's not great. Heal a little. Code Veronica is the hardest Resident Evil game. It can be. It's pretty punishing at points. Oh god. Get out of here. All right. Well, I blew its legs off, so I'm pretty sure that means it's dead. And I believe I'm going to find a blue herb over here anyway. Yeah, folks had asked me, like, when because we're going to go back and do the Deathless run attempts again. And folks were asking me if I was ever going to add Code Veronica to the list. I'm like, absolutely not. No way in hell. Zero is pretty hard to... The problem with Zero is not so much that it's difficult. The problem is just because your co-op companion is just not very smart. Try this again. There we go. I got the herbs by the tank diorama. Yes, I did. All right, we've seen this already. We don't have to do it again. Or wait, I can't skip this one. All right, fine. Well, now that we know we don't have to fight it, as long as I'm quick about it. And I don't think it can get me while I'm up here. So let's just make a run for it. Grab the plate. Oh, come on! Wouldn't let me grab the plate. Oh. There we go. And now run. Okay, how did I do? Compromised. Yeah, I got those herbs. I don't know that there's any more healing items that I missed. I definitely took out the 2 spiders here, so we're good. Oh, did I miss handgun rounds, Hector? Might have. But yeah, this is where the green herb was, sister. So we're good. All right. Now we need to go to... That's all right. We got plenty of handgun rounds. But thank you. Good eye, Hector. I missed it. Oh, God. Whew. That was close. You dead? All right, good. All right, we're going to take this up to the 2nd floor. Not long now. There we go. And remind me, I'm going to save state when we get back to Antarctica. I think we go this way. Should reload and save shotgun rounds in your grenade launcher on the spiders. Let's see. Yeah, we could reload the shotgun. Let's save heals. I would love to save heals if I can get some, that is. Down, down, down we go. All right, now there is a spider down here, so 10 acid rounds, that should be fine. The fact that Resident Evil 0 removed the item box adds another layer of difficulty. So when I streamed it, because I'd never played 0, so I streamed it a few years ago. There's a mod that you can use with it that gives you an item box at every typewriter. So as you can imagine, that makes your life so much easier. I've never played it the official way. I've only played it like that. Let me look around and just see before I drop this off now that we killed that thing. Let me see if there's anything in here that I didn't pick up. So there's a save room, blue herbs. Let's see, which of those guys. Anything I'm gonna want in Antarctica? Well, oh wait, no. Okay, we got the empty extinguisher. We'll leave that there. We are gonna combine this with that alloy and get the halberd. Good question, Martin Taylor. Let me see what I got. You heard of the mod? Yeah, for someone like you who's only played it on a PlayStation, imagine the frustration. Oh, I bet. The bow gun I don't... Ooh, there's a whole bunch of those shotgun shells. Hang on, let's... Okay. Take those. There is the assault rifle also. We haven't taken the assault rifle. Looks like I don't have the gold Lugers. I think we use those as like a key item. Alright, I think we're good for now. Play with drawers to get them? I'm not sure what you mean, Martin. Get the Lugers so that you unlock... Oh. Ah, too late. I didn't realize that there was an extra thing there that you could get. Oh well. Well, we'll see. Well, I would say well, no, it had been a minute since I save stated, so there we go. Nope. Too late indeed. I'll be all right. Okay, back to it. Puzzle with the drawer unlocks Burnside in battle mode. Do I want to unlock Steve? Really? Steve's not the most compelling character. All right, now then, we have these tentacles that are here, and it took a couple hits from this. 1, 2. That should be enough. There we go. Still don't know what that's attached to. And there's the plane that Claire and Steve crashed. He's an icon in the universe, our universe. He really is. And I look forward to an entirely new generation learning to hate Steve. Just because, not to get all paternal, but you kids don't know how good you have it. We had to play with Steve and like it. Okay, this is where we died last time. Ah, yeah, just like before. Ah, get... Ow! I don't know what it is with this shotgun. I seem to suck at it. There we go, fall over. Trying to get headshots, but maybe it's not worth it. Ah! Get off of me. Thank you. Ah! Excuse you. Jesus. All right. That's what I've been trying to do. Oh, now I'm out. There we go. Oof. Please tell me there's something useful around here. Make all that suffering worth it. The duraluminum case. Now, last time, there's something else here. What else is here? Shotgun shells. Sure. Just wasted a bunch of those. May as well. How about some heals? Some ink ribbons. Okay, you're dead. That thing's toast. Look at the map. Okay. Well, now can I access this? Because I know Claire had a lockpick. that she could use. Secured by a simple lock. I could open this via the lock. All right, so same thing. We got to find a lockpick for Chris. Poor Steve, he had to pay for his father's mistakes. I mean, I suppose that's true. But he's also annoying. So, oh, this guy. Now, this was not frozen over before, so we were not able to do this as Claire. Control panel for the crane. To operate the crane, I need the crane key, which I do not have. So Claire was not able to access this part. But I can. I mean, yes, it would... Uh-oh. Oh, you're back, huh?
What? He's here?
Yep. This is Wesker's drones he uses to send hunters. Yep, there we go. Okay. Yep, there they are. Fantastic. I don't know if you can destroy those drones. See, real quick, where are we? Oh, and there's another room down the hall. Okay, before we do that, though. There's a switch. Push it. Sure. Extinguishant. We cannot. Got it. Okay. Cool. Is there an item box nearby so I can fill this up? Nothing strange. Nothing strange. 2 elevators. And then... whatever the heck's in here. Okay. Let's try this one. And you go up. There's a lot of blood. Small square hollow. There's a notice. You can drain the water under the following conditions. To clean the tank, to exchange the water. Okay. Do not go down that moth hallway. Save room is okay. Alright. I don't think I've seen a moth hallway, though. Okay, what's down this one? Oh, that moth hallway. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yep. I forgot all about that from last time. Tightly shut. Okay, we got a fire. And I can't do much with this. So we need the empty extinguisher, obviously. All right, let's do it. There's a hunter out here. It's locked, and you'll just encounter the moth zombies. You know what I get, Martin? I don't know. What do I get? What do I get? Oh! Ducked at exactly the wrong point. I'm probably on danger now. Yep. Okay. He needs... You dead? Oh, the Magnum's over there. Oh, cool. I could definitely use that. Please give me a first aid spray. I would love one so much. This appears to be an elevator. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but go get the extinguisher. Yeah, as soon as I can find an item box. Something's here. I don't like that. I don't like the sound of it. Whatever it is, it sounds mean. Okay, there's a locked door at the end. Please be a safe room. Danger high voltage, probably not. We got a bunch of ammo. And some ink ribbons. That's a good sign. And there's my item box. Whew, okay. All right, don't have a lockpick. Need the empty extinguisher. Still got the assault rifle as well. We'll leave that for now. Probably need it later. Is there a light we can turn on? Take the shotgun shells. Yes, absolutely. I will take them. That appears... Let's see. It's a hollow, the shape of an octagon. Use the lighter. Oh, that's right! Totally forgot I have the lighter now. Show me like a first aid spray, please. Go back to the drill room for the valve. Okay. Is it? Oh! Herbs! Ah, thank freaking stars. Alright. There's a boring football match. Who's playing today? I know we in the U.S. we won our group, so we're doing okay. There we go. England. Oh, gotcha. See, we are very excited over here about you guys, about England right now, because we figured out that it is entirely possible. Should save enough herbs because you'll need plenty, right? The final boss, I bet I will. We figured out it's entirely possible, and I'm not going to need that halberd anymore, that England and the U.S. could play on July 4th. So England's got to keep winning, as far as I'm concerned. Go England, because we all want that to happen. We think it's going to be great. All right. Yeah, now, we have to keep winning as well. And, you know, historically, we are not the strongest team in the World Cup, but we do have a good team this year. But yeah, apparently, like, that would be when the U.S. and England would meet if they are still both ahead. Ooh. Oop. Doing a little better with my shotgun now. They're blue. Sure is giving me a lot of blue herbs. It's not encouraging. Go. Anyone else? Yes. And even more. Oh, God. Ah, get off of me. Yeah. The next one, first time we've seen Jon Stewart smile or laugh in a while, I bet. What are my plans for the 4th? I don't actually have plans for the 4th yet. I'll probably be here, to be honest with you guys. Now back to green. That'd be very interesting for the U.S. to play England on the 4th of July. It really would be. I think both sides would get a big kick out of that. It's locked. It should open if power were to be supplied. And apparently it might happen in Philadelphia, too, which is where the Declaration of Independence was signed. So I imagine if FIFA could make that happen, like, I don't know what kind of levers they can pull on the back end, but if they can make that happen, that would be just a ratings juggernaut. You're getting plastered while blowing up stuff, as is tradition. Yeah, I live in one of those neighborhoods that gets blown half to hell every year, so, like, I don't have to go far for fireworks. And people have, like, professional level fireworks. All right, stash the over there. As long as they stay far away from MetLife, you're so ready for this to be over with. Where are you based, him at midnight? Alright, let's go back and get that valve. Can also fill up the extinguisher when we need to. Oh, yeah. You're 3.5 miles away from MetLife, so the traffic and tourism is insane. Oh, I bet. See, one thing that I appreciate is the stadium where all the games are going on here in the Bay Area is about 50 miles away from me. It's actually not in San Francisco proper. So we haven't really seen as much influx as, like, other people have. They have watch parties a block away from your house. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's down in Santa Clara. Which is always like, always a bit of a joke whenever, you know, people call it, you know, it's where the San Francisco 49ers play, but they play an hour away from San Francisco. We're just, you know, we're too small of a town to have like a big stadium, unfortunately. But that does mean that we haven't really felt the brunt of it. Like when they've had the Super Bowl here, of course, that's a different story because all of the pregame stuff happens up here. And my old neighborhood. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this. But they have the Spencer Mansion redo in here. They moved Golden State in and the 49ers out. Yeah, they really did. Yeah, and the Chase Center where the 49ers, sorry, where the Warriors play is about like a 10-minute walk from where I live. What the heck is that? It's Claire. She's fainted inside the cocoon. I need some kind of tool to open this. I mean, I have 2 knives. I don't, not with me, but I want to be careful. But yeah, we moved over the Golden State Warriors from Oakland. Poor Oakland. All their teams got taken. That sucks. 3 weird holes open. They are at the boy's finger, the man's ear, and the girl's bosom. Of course it is. Of course. This is a potential soft lock. Ooh, good to know. Have I ever seen Tool in concert? I have not seen Tool in concert, and I would imagine they're incredible. Alright, that's locked. Ooh, what is this? England scored! Nice! There's the knife. Okay, so theoretically I can free Claire. You go into her sequence and then his right after. Okay. Alright, nothing else here. Can't get in the locked room, and I don't have anything I can put in that picture. What about over here? A biohazard symbol is covered the keyhole. All right. This side? No. All right, let's free Claire. Brothers? I'm not sure why the achievement was called Brothers. That is definitely a sister. Not trying to assume Claire's gender or anything, but, you know.
Chris! I missed you so much.
I know. But we have to get out of here.
You saw them play in 2002 in Chicago. Maynard sounds great live. I bet he does.
Who's Steve?
He's a boy who escaped from that island.
No, let him here.
Then a monster attacked us and we got separated.
No, leave Steve
so that
to die.
means Steve is still somewhere in this base?
I'm sure of it.
So let's get the hell out of here.
Claire?
Oh, okay. You've been through a lot today, Claire.
I think I've been poisoned.
Just hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay, Claire's been poisoned. I do appreciate that they gave me the combat knife. That was nice. All right. I don't have a blue herb on me. Serum is by the Magnum. Oh, I see. Okay. All right, well, I have the empty extinguisher. Blue herbs won't cut it for Claire. Gotcha. Okay. Ooh, don't... Ah, god dang it. Ooh, that's fast. Ooh. Okay. Okay. What else is here? That's the... Okay, this is the room where we fill up the extinguishers. But yeah, if you do not leave the empty extinguisher for Chris, I think that is a soft lock. Have I ever been to Electric Forest? I have not been to Electric Forest. Have you been, Sista? Is it good? Electric Forest is a kind of a rave festival. My friends and I ran a Burning Man camp for a long time, so I'm familiar with it. I just have never been. Okay, we can't drain the tank just yet. Okay. Okay, now where do we go? All right, back to where the flames were. I believe we accessed this direction. Ooh, yeah, get away from that. Oh, there's another one. God, freaking dang it. That's all right, I can make it. Ooh, okay. But yeah, it's one of those ones where like you camp out and they have a bunch of DJs. We'll set up like out in the forest. And everybody just dances for like 3 days. It's a fun time. If you got a good crew to go with that you can trust. Claire with the fire extinguisher in her inventory is a soft lock. You never thought it's absolutely a soft lock. Yeah. Okay. Don't need it there. I'm trying to remember. Where did I get... Oh, I gotta go. Okay, no. Back up where I was. Back to those dorms. You've never been, but if you like outdoor concerts, I guess it's fun. Yeah, it's kind of just like a 3-day rave out in the forest. It's probably... I don't know what the population is, but usually they cap those at around 1,000 people or so. Make sure I haven't gone the wrong way. No, I think we're still good. Out of this. So there's it's not Electric Forest. There's a couple of other very similar events that go down here. Okay, let's see. Now that was where the cabinet was. So I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't want to go down the moth hallway. I know that. Burning Man without the man on fire? Kind of. I mean, I think like Burning Man is just so many different things, like all kind of wrapped into one. Whereas I think Electric Forest is really like primarily you go there to dance. I'm sure that there's some other activities as well that are probably pretty similar. Yeah, with no giant Burning Man. Nothing here. Anything along this way? On these shelves? No. Useless books. Okay. Books aren't useless, Chris. Come on now. Maybe to you. Yeah, there are other activities. I mean, most activities that you could possibly want are probably available too. Maybe it's up top here. Okay, so then where's the fire? We saw it not too long ago. I know the fire area exists. I'm just trying to remember how to get to it. What's down here again? Go back to that rat save room. Okay. Haven't been in here yet. Let's see. Anything? This is all iced over. What's over here? This might be a terrible idea. Okay, power's on for some stuff. First get the valve. Okay. We also got to save Claire at some point. Okay, and we know this first area here, it's not that. I know the spider's under the ice, but I still just... Ugh. Alright, going back to the safe room. Missed the wheel, the valve in that ice room? Really? Let's see. Let's head back and check it out. Okay. Please don't collapse. A large man whose hands are tied hangs here. Sucks to be you, dude. Wait. Okay. Up. All right, let's see if we can find the valve. Oh, okay. Yeah, that one. Oh, I see what you're saying. Anything here I can use? And yes, this is the handle that we use to shut off the poison gas. There we go. Uh-oh. That can't be good. I'll just leave him, Chris. Oh. Yeah, I don't think we need to come back to this room, so we can just leave these folks here. Ah! What the heck? Get off me. Uh-oh. There we go. No, thank you. Let's see, is this way out? No, it's not. This way. All right, how's my health? Am I poisoned? No, actually, I'm all right. All right, we're gonna go put out the fire. Which we think is in here, or we can access it from here, I should say. I think if we go in here. And then we take the elevator down. That might be it. Let's see. Yeah. So I remember we're talking about having access to the extinguisher. There we go. Uh-oh. Sure, we're good on. Go. Alright, here's our fire. What is this? Can't take any more items. And the extinguisher's gone. Take the serum, yes. There's my magnum. I am out of space. Can I make space? Can I just drop that? I'm not gonna need the knife. Alright, I hate to waste acid rounds, but this is the fastest way. Excellent. All right. Oh, yeah, this thing. It's locked. Heat-sensitive explosive is set here. Do I have anything? I don't. Watch out for that wire. Looking pretty gnarly. All right, and I think in that save room that we saw a while back, I think we can use the valve there to turn the power back on. Let me just make sure. Okay, we go left. Yeah, fine. To remember to deal with that next time. We'll have a hunter in there. That's all right. We'll be okay. Still wearing the stars gear. No coat, Chris? Seriously? All right. There's an item box in here too, so I can swap some stuff around. Okay. Not sure why this would operate via a crank, but... Can I now activate this? Can I do it through here, maybe? There we go. Sweet. Probably not a bad idea to save. I don't like how dramatic the music is getting. That usually means bad things. And we'll use the serum in a bit as well. Okay. Yeah, let's save. In case anyone's wondering, you played it a billion times on Dreamcast and PS2. Oh yeah, no, clearly you're very familiar with this game. I appreciate that. I am not. I played this on PS2, and I think that was about it. Bring the Magnum. Got the Magnum. All right, so we're gonna head back to the house. Give the serum to Claire. Actually, wait a minute. What's down here? Oh, because this is powered now. That's right. It said we can get in here if we had power. Oh, cool. I remember being totally blown away when I saw this the first time. Should use a green herb. I could. See if we happen to find one. Oh, this is the biohazard symbol thing. Yeah, okay. I think, do I push you over to... There we go. And then kind of like right on the cracked tile is where it's going to go. And do this one too. It's cracked. Can I not climb up here? I cannot. Okay, that's a bummer. Alright, I will figure that out. Hazmat suits. Take the jewel. Oh, okay, but I can only carry one, huh? Seems to work by electric power. No, we're gonna leave the jewel for now. I'm gonna have to figure out another way to free up some inventory. I don't want to burn the flame rounds. Let's see if they were nice enough to give me an item box. I don't know if they are, but we'll find out together. Is it an elevator of some kind? I don't like the sound of that. Oh, God. This freaking place. Something on the ground. And this big hive is here, and I can't pick this up. Okay. No, leave that alone for now. I think I'm going to stash the handgun. Maybe use that green herb like Hector mentioned. I can grab the wing lighter. Okay. Yeah, I think that it's for the... Let's see, I still can't... I'm drawing water, and there's nothing I can do. I can't climb this thing, huh? The tile is cracked. I can see that. Now, if I push this to the cracked tile, does that do anything? Maybe it needed to be right on the crack. Push the statue onto the crack. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, maybe it just needs to crack it further. I pushed it all the way up against the wall. Maybe that was a mistake. Okay. The emulation is broken? There it goes. I was like, I knew it had to be something where like you just had to put it exactly so. Got the map. Excellent. No, it's okay, sister. For a moment there, I was like, oh, man. Are we locked? All right. Okay, let's see. We'll take the Magnum with us. I think we stash this and this. And then I know we have a green herb in here. We can use that. For Claire, I need a handgun, ammo for 1 zombie, and at least 2 full health items. Ooh, I do not have full health items. I'm gonna head back to the tiger. But yeah, that was a really nice surprise the first time we saw these house parallels. I completely forgot this was here. 1 green herb should be fine. Okay. Good, because that's probably all I'm going to have. All right, we take this thing. I believe we put on the valve. 4 open spaces for the tiger. Okay. Let's free up another spot. There we go. Now it's square. And we take the red one. And we get Magnum bullets? I guess so. All right. Oh, Aaron, it was just like very picky about where the that statue had to be placed in order for it to recognize that like it had to change. Need some ammo for 2 other monsters as well. Okay. Anything in here? These suits? Appears to be a protective suit. Yes, I figured that much, Chris. Thank you. Pistol bullet should be good enough. All right, I have the shotgun. I'll use that for now on. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I think it just, you know, it just took some trial and error. Uh-oh. Encoder error occurred while streaming. Interesting. For just kicking me off of YouTube Shorts. Let's try that again. Seems to be working. Or did it? Uh-oh. That kicked me off of everything? Uh-oh. Chat disappeared. Yeah, Aaron, I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Trixie, you're still here. Okay, good. Can't see my chat on screen. That's weird. I'm still on TikTok. Let's see. Twitch is down. Sister, you're still there. Okay. Yeah, weird, like, encoder errors. I wonder if I need to maybe fix my, I wonder if I have to, like, maybe update drivers or something. Let's see. It's like TikTok is still there, YouTube is still there, Twitch is definitely not. Something, I don't know if it's internal at Twitch. Normally I don't get an error like this, but I'm gonna try to disconnect and reconnect. I don't usually get them anyway. It's game active. I don't think it's the game necessarily. Uh-oh. Alright, OBS is gonna crash. Son of a... Alright, this might take me a second. TikTok, let's see. You guys, well, when I reboot it, you're gonna lose my my image for a little bit. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, OBS is done. I'm gonna have to restart. All right.